Hallo Klickenabendler, wir sind in Essen bei Sit Down Games. We have to speak English, of course. Next to me is one of the designer of the new game House Flippers.
Yes, hi, I'm Jonathan Bitter.
You did the game together in teamwork with?
Andrew Citadel.
All right, and you've got 3 new games here at the fair at Sit Down Games, right?
Yes, that's right. This one is House Flippers and also Wormlord and Palm Reader.
How did that happen, that 3 games come to in the same year?
Well, that's a good question. They weren't all made at the same time. Some were harder to make than others. So they all come together.
And you met Sit Down on a fair or somewhere?
Yes, we met DDA from Sit Down at Gen Con in America 2 years ago. So.
Okay. Great. So House Flippers is a game about what theme? What's the theme of the game?
So in House Flippers, you will be buying, selling, improving houses and renting them to make your real estate empire. So, for instance, you start with one rental property here, a house, and when you flip it, the sand falls, and when it finally finishes, I will turn it back so that it falls more quickly. You will take a cube, which represents profits, rent from your house.
Ah, all right.
So the game is played in real time, which is different.
Everybody at the same
Everybody
time.
Flipping timers for their houses, waiting, taking cubes, watching. So this is the basic thing, is to get some cubes. Also, you can buy and sell properties on the open market. So this represents the market of things you can buy. So for instance, I start with 1 gray hourglass, and I can take with a gray cube to pay 1 gray back to the bank to take a card. And this acts also as a red cube. So I could trade this house now for this, because I pay 1 red to take an upgraded property from the city. There are also, I can buy more properties to rent, of course. This is would give me a red hourglass, so now I have 2 to rent. Finally, what's the goal? So we are trying to build our properties and rent so that we can retire and have no more work to do. So in order to retire, you collect sets of retirement cards. There's a few different types. There's retiring in the pool, retiring on the beach, retiring in your sailboat, retiring on the island. You win if you collect 6 of 1 of these types of retirement cards, or 4 sets of 2, or 3 sets of 3. And so the game is very crazy. If we play a little, you'll see people will just be trading back and forth with these cards.
What does that mean?
So this is a decorator card. Thank you for asking. So if I were to pay, in this case, 1 red, maybe I have a red cube. So I pay back to the bank a red cube. I take a decorator, and I can make one of my rental properties more profitable.
I get 2
So I
now.
raise the rent, and now I will take 2 cubes when it finishes.
And that's all the rules, right?
That's House Flippers. Very simple, very crazy. Maybe takes only 10 minutes to play. You'll want to play again when you're finished. Things go very fast. 2 to 4 players. Children can play, adults can play.
Language independent.
Very language independent. Comes with rules for 4 languages, I think.
And it's perfect for the publisher who did Magic Maze, I guess.
Yes, certainly we have similar taste, I think. I love Magic Maze as well.
Great. Thanks for your time and
Thank
the
you.
explanation of the game.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Bye.